Another argument we usually hear in support of abortion is the idea that if a child is detected to have Down syndrome through amniocentesis, where they can determine whether a child has a disability, quadriplegic, or they're going to be born with Down syndrome, the medical establishment usually advises parents to terminate the life of these children. And so we're now living in an age where we talk so much about, oh, we cannot discriminate people on the basis of their disabilities, or they don't even want to use the word disability now. They want to talk about things like accessibility services and so forth for those who may have a condition that makes them physically unable to do certain things that fully able people can do. But when you really think about it, when people get rid of their children because they have Down syndrome, and that's usually detected through the chromosome count. All children are born with 46 chromosomes, 23 from the mom, 23 chromosomes from the dad, for a total of 46. Usually with Down syndrome, you have the chromosome is 45. That's usually one of the indicators. And so what we're saying is basically we don't want these people in our world. And there is actually, this is an example of eugenics where we are weeding out the so-called disabled children, and the whole idea is, well, we don't want them to come into the world and suffer. As if somehow, who made you God to determine what living a full life is? Most of these children don't know anything other. It's like a child born blind. They don't know anything other than a dark world. They don't understand the concept of light, for example. You can't explain the beauty of a sunset to a blind person because they've never seen colors, they've never seen sunlight. And somehow we act as if we are God, and we start adjudicating who has the right to live and who doesn't. It's interesting when God reserves the right to take people, to cause people to die and so forth, he's accused of being malevolent, and he's accused of being unfair. What type of a God would allow suffering? What type of a God would do this? And yet there are people walking around pretending to be little gods, and they won't give the Creator the right to give life and take life, which is his prerogative, because life comes from God ultimately. But then we start deciding who gets to live and who doesn't. So what we have here is basically, it's Nazi Germany all over again, where the Nazis took disabled children, used them for experiments, and got rid of them. They culled them like a bunch of seals. So if you have a child with Down syndrome, that child is a human being. And some of the most beautiful children I've met are those with Down syndrome. They are a gift from God.